Hello, my loves. We are here for a beautiful client spotlight video. I'm Savannah Joy, founder of Embrace Your Wild and the Feminine Intelligence Mastermind. And I'm a mentor for 6 to 7 figure leaders to unleash their voices, embody their feminine essence, and soften into juicy as fuck relationships with their king. I'm here with one of the most courageous, incredible feminine leaders I've ever had the honor to work with, Shona Muller. We worked together in multiple retreat and VIP days. Shona is a women's spiritually led empowerment coach, a speaker, a teacher, an author, a mother, and so much more. And I'm so fucking excited to spotlight her today. Shona, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. So good to be here. It's so wonderful. Yes, opening our hands
So
up to
good.
everything. I
Yes.
love it.
So here. Yes. So yeah, I would love to just dive right in and would love to hear just right off the bat what initially attracted you to saying yes to working with me.
Oh, that's such a good question. Wow. I was connected with you through my husband and started following you on your socials. And there were like these beautiful sound bites that just kept like pouncing into my heart. And I was like, oh, she gets me. She knows what I'm talking about. And she's completely connected to the world that I want to be in. When I first met you, I had been through a really, really traumatic pregnancy. Was isolated during COVID. Had a lot of things that I was working through with the NICU time, with my relationship with my husband, my relationship with myself, mostly. And I was doing a lot of grieving, there was a lot of pain in my body. A lot, a lot. And a lot of rage. And when we first started working together, we were able to, I think one of the most beautiful things about working with you is like the honoring of the temple of where you like your client is. Like you met me right where I was in
Hmm.
the most safe way where I could honor me, I could honor this beautiful temple while also working toward the next level. And it was safe. Like, I think one of the things
Mm.
that you speak of so beautifully is the foundation to creation is safety.
Yeah.
And it just speaks so much to like the environments that you create with your clients because they're vulnerable spaces. They are
Yeah.
such vulnerable spaces. And you can get there so easily and so quickly with us as your client because you create that safety so quickly by
Mm.
being who you are. And it's,
Thank you. That's it. It is the safety. It's the foundation of everything.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have the ability to see and feel and experience. I swear to God, it's like you knew me so many times better than I knew myself. Like that seeing, it was almost like we
Mm.
were one and you were saying the things or helping me to embody the things that I didn't know that I needed to express.
Yeah, yeah, I do. I go into like an altered state with my clients where it's like that deep empathy, but also that energetic and kind of like psychic knowing. Like I'm so tuned into the energetic field and the subtleties of your body, your emotions, just your whole being that like I love the way you articulate that. It's like I'm so tuned into you. It's like I'm hearing, seeing, and feeling what's going on in you, and I'm able to verbally say that to you and be
Yeah,
like, this is what I'm sensing, this is what I'm seeing.
right. It sometimes
Yeah.
felt like almost telepathic or like you're
Uh-huh.
reading my soul. I'm like, what is going on? And like laughing and giggling to myself and then being like, well, she's right. Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Mean shit. Yeah, being so deeply seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I've learned through my own work with coaching with Robert, who's my husband and also a coach. He he and I have distinguished our fundamental need. And for me, my fundamental need is to be seen and understood. And that is such a common fundamental need for so many women.
Yes.
And that's one of the gifts that you tap into right off the bat, and you're able to see the essence of like the beauty of each person that you work with, because I've seen you work with so many people in our retreats, in our collectives, um, and you know how to hold space for a lot of women that have a lot of things going on, and you can still tap into that fundamental need of what they specifically need. I call you the finger of God. You know, it's like you are like an extension of this. I mean, we're all divine consciousness together, but we're all one. But there's like a transcending experience that comes along with working with you.
Thank you. It's so cool to hear other people articulate it.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
are ceremony. You are ritual. You are rooted down and expansion, like divine consciousness, feminine intelligence, all at once. And it's hard to articulate into words because some of the things
Mm-hmm.
that we experience from you as your client they go beyond words, truly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing all of that. So juicy. Yeah, and
I
so
love talking about you and
curious.
your work. It's so easy and wonderful.
I love receiving from you. It's so juicy. It makes me feel so, just fills me up. Thank you.
Good.
Yeah, I would love to hear how all of that, how those safe spaces and, being so seen and all of that helped you to shift and get the results that you got. Like, where are you now? Like, what are some of these results that you experienced from working together?
It's hard to explain in words. The love I have for myself now and the honoring I have for all of me, not just the happy parts, not just like the joyful parts, but the honoring of the dark, the light, the depth, the height, the expansion, the contraction. I'm able to deeply feel into all those pieces without judgment, without criticism, and it's a welcoming experience. I've gone through some really, really scary times since we started working together, and those like bring yourself to your knees moments
You really
are
have.
things that you cheered on
Mm-hmm.
because you knew what would come after. It's like the
Mm-hmm.
cheering on of the
Yeah.
breakdown because you know that there's the breakthrough coming.
Yes.
And I never ever felt an ounce of judgment of like, you're not doing this right. There's like zero right, wrong context in who you are as a coach, which is
Mm-hmm.
unique. It's very, very unique because, as coaches, we're trained to be that shiny mirror
Right.
for the others and not bring our own stuff in. And there's so many coaches out there that have that right wrong experience in themselves that they are still working through,
Right.
and they put it unknowingly on their client. You are a
Right.
pristine space to enter every
Mm.
time. Every time.
Thank you. Beautiful. Yeah. And what are some of, like, what's the impact that that's had in
Right.
your
Yeah.
relationships? Yeah. In like your day to day life, like that non judgment and that welcoming of all the parts of yourself. How did that
Well, I
translate into
also so
impacting?
the self-love experience has been
Yeah.
huge. I've also started working on my book since we met, and started coaching and doing our work together, which is it's like birthing a love of my life along with my son. It's
Ugh.
a really incredible experience, and it's very triggering. The book is very triggering to go back into the experiences that I had, and I'm able to do it because of that foundational love, because I feel safe to do so. I now have the tool to feel safe going back into those experiences because the book is going to shine a light for so many others. And in order to do that, I need to do my own work.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and allowing myself to release what isn't serving me. And I know that's like a broad term, but there was so much of me that was judging myself, really, really angry. And being able to release that anger in a safe way has been incredible.
Mm,
Incredible. Um,
life-changing.
it's been
Life-changing.
life-changing
I mean,
because,
most women have no fucking idea how to release anger in a safe way and
yeah,
actually like transmute it and come to a place of balance and peace afterwards.
yeah, that creating that hollow bone where we don't actually have to carry all of it.
Yeah.
We can be a conduit, we can feel the pain and let and release it instead of like there's so many of us that believe like the womb space is for carrying, right?
Mm-hmm.
When we get to carry and then release. We don't have
Right.
to hold it all. And you create that hollow bone experience for women to release all the things that have been put on us. It's like we're wearing this clothes that society has put on us that we didn't even know we were wearing and we don't want to
Right.
wear anymore.
Yeah.
And it's like it becomes us and it's like a remembering and a shedding and a releasing and coming home.
Kind of like,
I know.
just want to like
Right.
take up space right now. Like, yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I've been able to teach, have a child, coach, and write a book, all while living like 2 hours away from where I work. Also, like doing a lot of other healing work just for my body in particular. I can do it because I have more of a pristine space in my body. I'm not in breakdown all the time.
Right.
Where I used to be in breakdown all the time, constant, constant. And Robert would be
Mm.
like, "What's going on? What's going on?" And like and then it would shed into our relationship. And so the clearing of the space has given me actually more time that's solid and consistent. I
Yeah.
still have
Of
beautiful
course, we
waves,
always have this. Yeah.
which I welcome, but they were like this.
Right.
It was, it was a lot. Uh,
Yeah.
and so the sturdiness and the harmony that has come in the knowing of who I am allows me to be that leader
Yeah.
everywhere, everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, so powerful. So powerful. Thank you so much for sharing. Yeah. If there's a woman sitting on the fence about working with me, what would you say to her?
It's like I just got chills. Like, do it.
Do it. Huh?
Just
Yeah.
literally Nike. Just do it. It's
Yeah. Like, why?
yeah, I was gonna get into that. The
Hmm.
the friend you'll become to yourself and like the lover you get to become for yourself, your number one cheerleader, like your sturdiness will never be the same after working with Savannah. Like the
Goosebumps.
the connectedness, the groundedness, the growth, the expansion is going to accelerate every part of your life, every single part, because how we do one thing is how we do everything. And the cleansing and releasing and the embodying of yourself at the core and like Savannah, what you create for your clients, unlike anything that I've experienced with any other coach. And I've worked with a lot of coaches.
Hmm.
You have a beautiful mixture of embodiment work, sound healing, coaching tools, creativity. You connect leaders with each other and hold space for so many that you're the total package beyond
Mm.
what most people would think as the total package.
Mm. Thank you.
I am so profoundly grateful for our work together and our friendship. It has exponentially made my life more depthful, more meaningful, and I have this relationship with myself and with my husband and with my son and with my businesses and with teaching that and with my book that I wouldn't have if I hadn't met you.
Receiving that. Thank you. Truly been the most incredible honor to support you. Like I said, truly by far the most courageous, tapped in, intuitive, fucking feminine leader that I've had the honor of working with, like to get to witness you in the depths of your hells and also like the peaks of your celebrations and your triumphs, and to get to fucking be with you in that. There is no greater honor than that. And like that's what we get to do, right? In like safe, sacred sisterhood. Like we get to do that for each other, and it's the greatest gift ever.
Yeah, life is so beautifully wild and crazy and weird.
Insane.
It's insane.
It's
And to
insane.
have someone as a guide like you, who is so tapped in, who is so connected with who she is, connected to the divine, connected with all the different energies and guides and Pachamama, just like it's everything. It's everything. What else is this life for other than to love? There's no greater experience, and we get
Thank
to
you,
remember
Shauna.
that with you.
Yeah, yeah. That's it. We just get to remember who we really are together. That's really what this whole path and journey is about.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
yeah.
mean, your future, for those who are on the fence, your future self is crying out, yes. You just get to listen to that, yes.
Yes. Fuck yeah. That's it. You already know. Your soul knows. It's
Yeah.
having the courage to say yes. That's
It's
it.
having the courage to work past your circumstances that you may have.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Shauna. This was so powerful, so beautiful. So appreciate your reflections, and getting to share space and time with you is always such a gift. And yeah, my invitation to any women that are watching this video and you've been seeing the feminine intelligence things popping in and out of your feed, or you know someone who's been in our program and you're feeling the pull, let this be your sign to reach out, message me, email me, Savannah at embraceyourwild.com. Find me on Instagram, Embrace Your Wild. But yeah, reach out. Thank you, Shauna. Love you
Will
so
not be
much.
disappointed. It will be the most exquisite experience of your life. I'm not kidding.
Yes. Not
Yeah,
kidding. Let's fucking go.
I'm not kidding. This is real shit. Say yes. Yeah, no.
Say yes.
I'm glad I did, for
So
sure.
good. So good. And with that, we are signing off. Love you guys.